Hi guys, welcome back to Empress Taroista. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can do it via snipfeed.co/Empress Taroista. Please do not get scammed by people who are impersonating me. I will never comment or DM you a reading, okay? All my readings are done via video call or via video that is linked to you via Snipfeed, okay? So just please be aware of that. If you'd like to take a moment to pick a pile, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. We have 3 crystals. Find what makes you focus. Take a deep breath in. Okay, each one of these piles represents your love life at the moment. So pick a pile and we'll see what comes up. Okay, pile number 1. Okay, at the moment it feels like you're building community at the moment. You are working on finding people to bring into your sphere to find love with. 3 of Pentacles is a nice steady energy of bringing in happiness and joy into your life via going out and seeking it. So if you're sitting at home and you're waiting for somebody to come to you and nobody's coming to you, that'll be why. You do need to get out, okay? So this three of Coins is certainly advising you to get out and about, pile number 1. Go and see whether you can find love outside of your home, okay? Make sure that you take on board any negative experiences that you may have had in dating and that you integrate those lessons before you do so, okay? But remember, the past is the past, to let that go. What else have we got for you? Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay, so you have some divine protection here. The Hierophant can also talk about marriage. It can talk about religion. It can talk about all of those kind of things. I do feel as if you're quite a traditional person in love, and coming out here with that three of Coins as well does feel very much like you'll be going to find love in traditional manners. So that may be going to dating nights or going out. I feel as if you're going to meet somebody when you're out and about. And I do feel like religion is playing a little bit of a part here with the 3 of, and not necessarily, traditional religion, but it could be that you go somewhere that's a spiritual place, and you meet somebody that's there. So please try and get out and about, pile number 1. Let's get one more card for you to see what comes out. Okay, Judgment. Okay, so we're definitely at the beginning of a new cycle for you. Here you can see these people that are being born again out of their coffins. This angel's come to release them from their sealed fate, as it were. So I do feel like you've got a new beginning in love, pile number 1. I do feel like you need to just kind of get out there, get out and about, try and release judgment from what's happened to you in the past. And just kind of go. It's a call to a new life, this card here. You may be seeing 3s, 5s, or 10-10 quite a lot. And if so, follow those patterns. You know, if you see 3-3-3, 5-5-5, or 10-10, that might be a sign for you that wherever you are, you're on the right path, okay? I hope that helps, pile number 1. If you would like a better reading, a fuller reading, feel free to contact me via the links in my bio. Hi, pile number 2. Here's your reading. Ooh, the Star card, strong Aquarius energy. We have healing energy here as well with the Star card. So I feel as if you have probably been going through a period of time where you've been recovering. You may have been through a breakup and now you feel like it might be ready to get out and about. This is definitely a light feeling, a light, light at the end of the tunnel, the light feeling of spirit, a lightness within you even, that actually some of this darkness, some of the difficulty in your life feels like it's healed a little bit. You might be seeing the number 17, which obviously leads up to 8, which is the number of balance. Also reminds me of that infinity symbol there with twin flames and things. So you may have managed to release yourself from some of the trauma of a twin flame relationship. It's also 11:44 on the timer now, on the clock now. So that feels very much like divine intervention, bringing in new love for you. This definitely brings hope, it brings faith, and it brings recovery with it. So I do feel as if there's, a bright promise coming forward for you, pile number 2, and perhaps an opportunity for new love. Oh, and then there it is. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's a little bit slow and steady energy. This is a masculine, but it's somebody who's trustworthy. It's somebody who's brave. They're reliable. They're responsible. They take their time. They're very decent, but they do, it takes a little while. They take a little while. You can see here their horse isn't particularly fast moving, but he gets there in the end. He gets in there in the end and he actually finishes the task. So you may find that you have possibly an earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, coming in with an offer of love for you. It will be slow and steady, but I think after the healing that's been required for your heart, I think that possibly might be a good place to start with something slow and steady. Yeah, and you've been feeling very out in the cold, I think. You've had a lot of feeling of like, not having everything you need. Within love, I feel like you've been left to the wayside a little bit. You can see here that these guys are outside. The Five of Coins talks about not having enough. I feel like you've healed possibly from this feeling of not being enough, not having enough, not being worthwhile of love. And the more that you focus on that, the more that you will be able to mend these issues, recover from this feeling about yourself, recover from these disadvantages, and actually bring yourself out into the cold. I actually just want to get you another card. I'm not sure. They're telling me to pull you another card. Oh, and look at that. There was a good reason for, because we've moved from the 5 into the 6 of Coins, and this is where we found balance. I'm also seeing Libra energy here with the scales here as well. So you may find that there's a Libra energy coming in here. We got strong Aquarius. And strong earth energy here with all of the pentacles, okay? So, and I'm also seeing Libra energy here as well. So this does talk about things being on the up and up, and you having caring acts and generosity coming into your life. Somebody paying attention to you, that this will be balanced. The energy will be balanced. And I just saw 606 on the timer when I saw that. So I do feel power number 2, that you will be having an upward trend in life, and that things will be improving for you, particularly within your relationships. And 6s, we saw there, that's about regrouping, it's about victory, success, recovery, and welcome. So I do feel like whatever's happened to you in the past, pile number 2, you're actually recovering from that, and it leads you towards something that's a kind of a happier, more fruitful life going forward. Okay, if you'd like to get more clarification on this reading, feel free to reach out to me. My link is in the bio. It's also down below in the box if you don't see it. And please be careful of scammers, because there's people impersonating me. Okay, I'll see you soon. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. Let's have a little look what we've got for love for you. Oh, lovely. Okay, good start. Ace of Swords. So your very first card here, Ace of Swords. This is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Swords talks about kind of communication and things to do with the mind, with mentality. But the Ace of Swords talks about truth. It talks about vision, insight, power, accomplishment, about cutting to the heart of the matter. But it also talks about new beginnings here with this Ace. So I feel like for you, pile 3, you've had a change of mind. And this change of mindset is actually going to lead you towards happiness within your relationships. So think about what isn't serving you in the way that you think about yourself, what isn't serving you in the way that you think about love, and let's have a little think about what comes up for the next cards to see whether there's more information in regards to this for you. Ooh, the Chariot card, strong Cancer energy, okay? So you may have Cancerian in your chart, you may be a Cancer, the person coming into your life may be the Cancer, but oh, maybe the Cancer. I do feel like you've been through an ordeal, to be honest. I feel like that maybe this mindset has led you. I mean, recognize that the Chariot is a obstacle. I just saw 808 as well on the timer then. The Chariot is something for war, okay? And we've got that strong sword energy there as well with that Ace of Swords that we had at the beginning. I do feel a little bit like you've been through a bit of an ordeal, to be honest, pile number 3. And you're kind of like moving away from that now. I feel like you've had a bit of a difficult breakup at some point, that people maybe haven't treated you very well, that you've maybe moved fast into things, and that's caused you to get burnt a little bit. So I do think slowing down a little bit is kind of maybe wise, and maybe looking at the way that you do things, and making sure that you're coming from a truthful position and not just rushing into things, because I feel like perhaps you've rushed into relationships a little bit much in the beginning, and in the past, and that's led you to having issues. Yeah, look at this, the 8 of Cups. This is you walking away from things that don't serve you. I do feel like you're going through a bit of a healing period at the moment, pile number 3. And you are recognizing that some of the behaviors that you've had actually don't serve you. I feel like you rush into things a little bit, and you're now kind of moving on from this behavior. You're recognizing that sometimes you kind of like go a bit too fast into things. You think that these 8 cups are going to serve you, and then you recognize they're all empty, and you shouldn't walk that way in the first place. So I do feel like you're kind of letting go of maybe some of the behaviors that you've had, and maybe just kind of coming a little bit more with modesty, I think, maybe rather than the ego here. Yeah, Page of Wands here. I do feel a little bit like you're still just kind of learning. So I feel like there's a youthful energy around you, that you're kind of learning how to be, how to find stability, how to find people that are worth trusting, how to find love and not rush into things, okay? If you'd like more clarification on your readings, guys, feel free to reach out to me via the bio and I'll speak to you there. Bye!